Ugh. Kofefe. Good evening, buddy. Max, good evening, guys. Let me just try this. Yeah, maybe a bit more bass or whatever. How is life, fellas? How are you? Jesus Christ, that was a fast sub. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much for supporting the project. Appreciate it, dude. Now, sorry. Good evening, buddy. Good to have you here, man. Started to learn JavaScript. Nice, man. Great. I'm good. Long day at work. I'm onboarding some new people in my team, and what is to say? I came home, put my kid to sleep, and yeah, I'm here with you guys now, drinking my kid's juice. I work at the Dream Data at the company here in Copenhagen, in the heart of Copenhagen. Oh my God, here's my team member. Here's my team member, Kirill. So this is where I work, basically. So this is where my office is. So this is basically where I live. I live here by the beach. I live basically here. And this is where my company, so I bike every morning like this. And then I cross this bridge. And then I go a few hundred meters. And then I end up here. And then my window looks here. My window is right here. My window is right here. Right here by the sea. So essentially, yeah. So this is my window over here. So that's where I sit every day, and then I stare. Sniper incoming, yeah. So basically, yeah. It is. So yeah. So I basically bike. I basically bike from here. This is where I live. This is my apartment here. So I bike basically like this, and then I go this way, I go blah, blah, blah. Eventually I end up here, and then I cross this bridge, and I go here by the sea, boo, 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 boo. My back is blue for paintball, nice. I'm enjoying office work, of course. I mean, office work is office work, right? I mean, I worked many years for remotely, right? And a lot of maybe you guys have, maybe a lot of those people who haven't done that, they feel that it's the groundbreaking thing and, oh, I'm gonna work remotely forever, etc., etc. But your opinion, remote work is gonna change, believe it or not, pretty fast, right? Remote work, you will see as the time goes by, isn't that great. You start missing your colleagues, you start missing fun at work, you start missing stuff. So I absolutely love being in the office with the colleagues, with friends, with my team, you know, doing great things. Because no matter what technology offers, chats, video calls and stuff, nothing really replaces human interaction, human touch. You know, work isn't just about showing up for stand-up in the morning, saying what you're gonna do, and then work is more than that. Work is part of life, right? And you gotta make it fun, right? And sitting alone every day, whole day, working at your home, eating at your home, living at your home, right? Trust me, I mean, again, most people that never had an opportunity to work remotely before Corona, they're now excited, they can wake up and start working and stuff. But at one point in a couple of years, I have no doubts that most of the people, not all of the people, of course, but most of the people are gonna start feeling the just general disconnection with the world, right? With people, with yeah, I think truly that great things happen when people get together. You know, when you meet hundreds of different nationalities, you learn the culture, you have a beer after work, you know, all of this stuff, that's work, right? But I get it. A lot of people today, they can work remotely and they think that they're winning, right? Oh, wow, I'm actually winning against the system. But you're not really winning, right? You're missing on a lot of stuff, right? You're missing that healthy morning thing, sitting on your bike, going to work, having a free lunch, throwing stupid jokes, etc., right? So that's my pleasure, man. My pleasure. Again, I've spent 6 years in total working remotely. So trust me when I tell you, I'm not saying this out of some book. I literally, at one point, I couldn't work remotely anymore because it became so lonely. At one point, I started putting this cafe sounds on YouTube just to sense the people, you know, just to hear the sounds of others. And that's what I knew. It's like, okay, I can't work remotely anymore. This has to change, right? It's not healthy for me. So be careful, right, with that. All right. Cool. So yeah. Yeah, it depends. Depends really, right? Depends. Of course, everything's relative, right? I mean, yeah, true. I mean, relative. Yes, I can agree with you. I can also disagree with you. Depends, right? Everything depends, right? You know, I work as a tech lead. My salary is significant to say that I don't need to do that, right? Depends, right? Like, yes, it's true that if you decide to do consulting or freelancing, you can make a lot of money, but then you can make no money as well. So that's the difference between full-time job and a consulting or freelancing, right? Is that you never know. With full-time job, you can predict things because your salary is kind of what it is, and then you always know that you're gonna get it, right? With freelance work, you can make your 3 salaries 1 month, and then okay, Sako, you complained. I hear you. You stopped watching my streams, man. You're watching movies. I can see you on Discord playing Counter-Strike. You broke my heart, man. You broke my heart. Counter-Strike is more fun than me. Unacceptable. All right, so let's see what the hell do we do. So what the hell do we do? Okay, so we got here, this is just temporary crap. So we got here last night, you can do this. Oh yeah, and then we started implementing that leave a comment thing, right? Okay, let's continue there, right? So let's try to do some work today. So let's go to our API. Let's get over here. We have to keep making this slow sometimes, but a steady progress, right? So let's do this. Actually, I need to update that. Let me actually update that message. That message is no longer. I probably stream 5 to 6 times every a week, at least statistically. Let me update that. I mean, I don't, right? I do this as a hobby, right? So I don't really stress myself with when I'm gonna stream. I stream when I feel like it, right? So I would say don't fully trust my schedule, because sometimes if I'm just too tired from work or my kid couldn't sleep or whatever, I'm just not gonna stream. But I think technically, I probably stream like 5 or 6 days a week, if I can say, right? Let me just let me just update that. Thank you. Let me just update this. I generally stream 5 to 6 days a week. During the weekdays, I start at in random times over the weekends. All right, there you go. Obi, my friend, good evening. Good evening, buddy. Okay, so just update that. Let me just make sure that that's updated. Schedule. Yeah. Generally stream 5 days a week. During the weekdays, I start around time and random times over the weekends. Okay, yeah, something like that. Cool. All right, so let's go back here. I don't know if the music is still loud. If it is, let me know. I'm gonna reduce it a bit. Okay, so let's implement this crap now, and then we have to kind of keep. I'm a bit bored with this thing now, I must admit, but that's what it is. Okay, so add a rating form. So what is a rating? So rating has what if we go to our API? Well, we had the stars, right? Let's take it the rating model. So if we actually go over here, so we have rating model. So what do? You leave the stars in the comment. Okay. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. Let me just think here for 2 seconds. Okay, let's do something. I don't actually know. And I think, give me 2 seconds. If we go basically here, we have those stars over here, right? So we have the stars component we build that takes into account, right? And then renders few stars, right? Okay, let's just think about it for 2 seconds. So what we could do is like when you hover over the star, it kind of highlights them and stuff. Okay, let's start somewhere. All right. So let's go to this thing here. Let's wrap it in a div, whatever. It's already a div, right? And let's say here, So let's say let's import our own inputs. Let's say name comments, label comments. Yeah, let's leave that for now. And I guess we'll need some stars component here, right? Now, we could technically, I wonder if we should build that cool looking stars component. Let's actually do that maybe. Maybe we're gonna need that. Should we use stars though? Does anyone have any more creative idea? Like the stars kind of suck, right? Is there a better way, I wonder, to, could we do something a bit cooler? Those stars kind of suck, right? What could we use, like, what could we use that's kind of geeky, that falls into this theme of programming, of nerds, right? What could we do? Let's just think about it. Let's have a bit of fun here. Let's say nerd. Or let's say star. Let's see actually what they got here. Yeah, star kind of sucks, man, right? It's like we're not Amazon, right? We're not Amazon, right? Okay, maybe we can do this another time. I don't know. Maybe it's not relevant now, but maybe like, you know, we use this instead of the star, right? I think that could potentially be cool, right? I think that could potentially be cool, right? Let's try this. Let's steal this thing. And let's say this to desktop. And then let's say PNG to SVG. Let's try that crap, okay? Choose files, desktop, this, convert. All right, did it actually do it? Download. Nerd, let's, yeah, let me actually open this up in my VS Code. Where is it? Visual Studio Code. Yeah, sheet. Okay. That's not too good. Let's see actually what we got here. So let's say compress SVG or something. I don't know, there was this, no. What was it? Is it this guy? Yeah, exactly. let's see if it actually converted it to us. Actually, it did convert it. Nice, pretty cool. All right. So let's copy that thing, right? Let's go to the front end, and let's run it through our own SVG-R library for creating React components off of the SVG. So let's say here nerd.svg. We're gonna kind of save this stuff. Viewbox is fine. All of that looks good to me. So let's now run our build. Let's try to build this, and let's see what happens. So if we go now here and replace this star with nerd, create TV, thank you very much, buddy. So if we say nerd here and we say nerd here, let's see what we got. Before we implement this form, let me just leave a comment using my Thunder client. So let's say add rating here. You don't, okay, let's grab a new valid JSON web token from one of the cookies, right? We're setting the JVT as an HTTP only cookie. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna just grab this fella over here, and then we're gonna go to headers and send that as a cookie, right? So let's leave few stars just so we can see how it looks like. So let's go to the body, and let's leave 5 stars, 2 stars as well. And yeah, let's get back over here. Let's go down. Okay, that sucks. That sucks. Okay. Horrible idea. Horrible idea. All right. Fall back. Revert. 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 Okay. Stupid idea. All right. Well, that's how it is. That's how it is. Okay. Stupid idea. Let's actually now, let's turn this component into something a bit more interesting also, so we can actually use it in the future for something more. So let's actually, get back here, right? And let's go to, what is this? A core, yeah. A rating widget. Actually, the hell? Oh, that's actually not good at all. No, that's not good at all. Sheet. Yeah, this is in a wrong place entirely. But anyway, let's call this stars or whatever. And then let's do stars JSX. And we're gonna create a story for this, right? So we're gonna say stars.stories.jsx, because we're gonna do this in a storybook now. So let's just say export this from /stars, right? And then over here we're gonna grab this fella, and we'll just do this, and then we're gonna export the stars, and then we're gonna go over here, we're gonna find the blank story just so we can copy it. And then over here we can say reviews, I don't know, category, whatever, and then stars, right? Let's get rid of this, and then over here we can just import stars, right? Yes, yes. And then let's go ahead and run our storybook. Storybook, where is it? Failed to load Redux const. It failed to load something, but we don't actually care. Let's just see, can we find the stars? Yeah, over here. Invalid array length. Okay, that's good, that's good. We just didn't, obviously, we didn't give it any props. Okay, and shit, I opened this completely in a wrong screen. I just realized you can't actually see that. Okay. Okay, so let's get over here, and it expects some stars. Actually, yeah, that's a bit awkward, but let's say stars, or no, count. Okay, that's also a super shitty prop name, but that's what it. Okay, so here's the thing. So we can now focus on this, right? So how do we actually make this to cover both cases? So what I actually want to do now, right, is so basically what I want to do right now is build that sort of component, right, where as you hover over it, you know, it highlights the stars, right? So that's kind of what we want to do, right? Where the hell is my story? Over here. Okay, let's close that. So if I say 0 here, We should get all empty stars. Yes, okay. And then as I hover over them, right, I want them to, let's just zoom them in so we can work a bit easier with that. Okay, cool. So, all right. Question, is it good or okay to think? Yeah, absolutely, man. I think it's fundamental. I think you should be thinking out loud. Otherwise, especially in the interviews, right? For example, when I interview people, right, especially junior people, when I interview juniors, juniors have a very, very big tendency, right, to shut themselves down. And this is kind of super fundamental in the interview, that you speak out. So even if you're stuck, saying, hey, I'm stuck, can you give me a hand, is super important, right? I mean, this doesn't only apply to juniors, it applies to more experienced people as well, but absolutely, man. If something is, especially talking out loud, especially if you're stuck or whatever, and being vocal about it, is actually what companies and interviewers would expect from you, right? The worst thing is when, especially when less experienced people are confused, they shut themselves down, they're completely closed, and then it's very hard to reach to them, right? Okay, so let's all right, so what we basically want to do, I'm just trying to see like how can we make this component a bit clever. So okay, so let's make sure that this component doesn't necessarily need to get any props. We can set some default here, right, which is 0, and that should be fine, right? Yeah, let's zoom in again. So that's okay. My pleasure, man. My pleasure. Okay, so that's good. So now when we hover one of those fellas, right, what we actually want to get is, and also this implementation is kind of shitty, right? So let's improve this implementation. We wrote this last night in a stream in like 3 seconds, right? So let's actually make sure that we always, render 5 icons, right? And now how many of them are going to be yellow is going to depend on the count, right? Yeah, and then here basically, here what we can do, let's try to be a bit clever over here, right? So we can import our class names utility, which is amazing, right? And then, yeah, so we can say something like this, I believe. Yeah, exactly, pretty much something like that, right? Pretty much something like that. So now if I say 2, exactly, yeah, if I say 5, right, should be all 5. Great, okay, beautiful. Okay, great. So that's number 1, right? And now, of course, if we don't pass any count, then we won't really expect to have that behavior. That's great. Now, next thing we want to do is the hover thing, right? So let's create 2 states of this, 2 stories of the same component. So this one is gonna get something. So let's go to the actual stories. Where is this crap? Over here. So let's get here, and let's say here, let's call this story with, and let's actually rename this. So let's call this stars and not, let's call this prop stars, right? And then here we're gonna say, let's say stars is 4, right? So if we get, yeah, that's actually fine. I think we just need to refresh. Let's take a look. Where is the stars? Over here, right? So yeah, so that's fine, right? Okay, great. Let's now create another story that covers a different use case. So this is called with stars, And then let's say here, hover, yeah. So now basically somewhere, where is our story? So here now we're gonna do the hover one, which is gonna be the one that's where you can select the stars, right? So yeah, so let's go in there and make that happen. So yeah, okay, so we're now, where's the other one? Stars, hover, yeah. And let's go to the story and let's remove this prop now. And this one, actually, we're gonna extract something from it, right? Exactly, I think peer hover. Okay, I've used group hover, but I think we're gonna need that, right? We'll need that. Actually, that's amazing. Let's see Stormix. Let's see how we want to do it. But yeah, that's pretty much what we need, right? That's pretty much what we just need it to persist, right? We already do, yes. We already have them. This is not for that. This is for choosing. We already have that, yes. But we're not building that now. That's already built, right? So building something a bit different now. So now basically we want to say, hey, when I choose a star with some index, no worries, absolutely no worries. So when I hover, yeah, this should be fairly simple, right? So now we're gonna say here on hover or something, actually. On mouse enter, right? I guess. And then here we can say let's just try something like that. I don't actually know. Yeah, there we go, right? So that's kind of what we want, right? And then when I click, right, we want that to persist in place. So that's what we're gonna do now, right? And then on mouse out, basically, we want to neglect that, right? Mouse leave is this, right? Now to kind of prevent this glitch, right? So to prevent this glitch, I think we should use set timeout or something, right? Let's try something like that, right? We're gonna do something like this, right? Actually, I don't know if we should do that at all, but my brain is just projecting right now some things, so let me try it, right? I don't actually know. No, exactly. We basically want to defer this, right? We want to debounce this thing, right? So in a way, but it doesn't really matter, right? Yeah, it's not like super ideal, like it's not perfect, right? But you can see, like, as I kind of go from one star to another, you have this quick glitch, right? So if you would, of course, this is only happening if you start hovering from left to right. You can see, of course, if I come here, it's going to work perfectly. It's just there's this gap in between, right? So I think, yeah, this is a super edge case, right? Okay, so super simple, right? And here we're going to just say const selected, right? Set selected, right? So it's none, right? And yeah, when you click on one of them, right, we're gonna set that as selected. So we're gonna say here on click, right? So super clean, I guess. Yeah, exactly. And it should be that. And then we can say here, or index is great less than selector. So if I click this now, we should actually have that behavior, right? Yeah, there we go. That's kind of what we wanted to build, right? That's cool. Okay, and then let's just do some CSS. So let's kind of say here, you know, when I hover, let's say on hover cursor pointer, and as you hover over them, right, now they do that, right? If I refresh and I don't click, right, it should still have that behavior. Yeah, and then once I actually select some, yeah, actually, yeah. I mean, why not? I think that's a good idea. Let's do that. I agree. Nice. Nice, man. Nice. Okay, I actually I agree with that. So let's say yeah, let's just say something like this. If exactly, yeah. So let's just return that. Otherwise, get back here, right? There we go. So if I click this once, if I want to reset it, right, I just click it again, right? So that's yeah. We could of course do crazy things here if we want to, right? We could decrement by 1, so as you click the same star, it can go 4 stars, 3 stars, right? But let's not do stupid shit, right? There's no need for that. Okay, and the last thing that we need basically the count, right? So we need to get this out. So we need technically this guy to let's say to take in just on click, right? Yeah, and actually, yeah. Okay, never mind, it's fine. Something like that. Right now, we can test this in our story, right? Class names is the most useful library ever built for React. It basically replaces all of this gibberish crap that people use, those CSS modules and crap. It's just a class that helps you concatenate your classes, that's all. So instead of doing if statements on your classes, it just basically, you can see, this is the most useful utility in the whole ecosystem. It's very simple. It's just, this is my base class here, and then you can have conditions. Like if any of this value is the true, then add this additional class. It's as simple like that, right? So instead of you manually concatenating classes, basically that's what it does. Okay, let me just get over here and let's see what happens if I click. So we get 4, we get 5, 3, 0, 4, whatever, right? So that's good, right? So that's what we wanted. Okay, perfect. So now we have the component, and that's great. Thank you very much, Bad Fields. Appreciate it. So, and actually, let's just do one more thing. So let's just make sure that we say something like this here. So we can say on click. Oh, no, actually, we actually have to do this. No, all good, all good. We need this, we need this, we need this. Cool, okay. Let me just think for 2 seconds if we need something else. Do we need something else while we're here? So we have that, that's fine. Also kind of useless, we don't need this fill, right? Well, whatever, it's okay, doesn't really matter. Looks good to me, honestly. Let's smack it in over there, and then let's see what we got. Yeah, but this is not the component for that, right? We are not coupling components like that. We're trying to adhere to component composition, right? So this is literally just 5 stars. You can click on it, it shows something yellow, and it tells you what somebody clicked on. This is all that there is, right? How many stars something is and stuff, that doesn't belong here. This is literally as dumb as it can be. You have 5 stars and you can click on them and they turn yellow, whatever, right? So that's really what this does. We don't want to go, right? I mean, we could just as well go and turn this thing into, make sure that this takes an actual component, right? My pleasure, right? So we can make this generic, so, you know, if we decide, but we don't have to. Let's not go crazy. This is a simple like 3-minute component, right? Neos, thank you very much, man. Okay, cool. So great. That looks good to me, honestly, right? So now we are building this. So let me go to my API. Let me just nuke those stars that I created so we can continue working on that form. So let's do that. Let's refresh, leave a review. So we're going to have some form here that's going to pop up. I don't know if that's good. I don't actually know. Probably sucks to be there, but let's build a form first and then worry where it is. So, and now here we're going to import the stars component that we built, right? So we're going to say stars, components core stars, exactly. Yeah, and then whatever, right? So we're gonna have some button here that says add a review. We're gonna import this fella over here, and over here we're gonna just say what did we have on click, right? So yeah, it's super generic and I like that stuff. Thank you very much, Noji. Let's maybe call this on star selected, right? Just so it's kind of, yeah, whatever, right? Who cares, right? So let's just do that, and let's go back here, and then let's just say on star selected, we're gonna have some state here. We're gonna actually have our own custom form hook that I wrote. So we're gonna say use form, and yeah, we're gonna have some initial state, I guess. So it's gonna be yeah, that's fine actually. That's almost fine, apart from the fact that we also need the stars, right? And that's gonna be integer, beautiful. Okay, on star selected, so we're gonna have here something like form.setFormState, and of course we need to either pass that as a reference. Now, okay, actually, let's be careful here, right? So actually, no. Let's stay smart here. MageD, thank you very much, man. So, you know, I've built the whole core library for this project, right? I'm not using any external stuff, so all of my inputs are built by me. And all of them have the same interfaces, right? So you can see every single of my inputs deals with onChange event like this. It uses the name of the input and the target. So actually, let's make sure that our stars adheres to that because it makes all the sense, right? So in simple words, right, this guy is also gonna require a name, not a label, but at least a name, like an input name. Let's treat this literally as an input because it is an input, right? It literally is an input, right? It's just a different type of input. You click on something, but it doesn't make it less of an input, right? So we're gonna actually still call this on change, but we're gonna adhere to we're gonna respect the same. So we wanna make sure that this input is used exactly the same like all of my other inputs, right? We don't wanna be calling on change in one of them, on select in another one. All of them should have, you know, when this input changes, give me this, right? So here we're gonna say name, and then the value itself is gonna be selected here, right? But then we know that this input behaves like the rest of the inputs, right? If I show you, right, this is my text or number input, then this is my file input, right? But all of them take in the data in the same way. This is my select, right? My select also has on change, right? So you want to build your core library like that. So you don't wonder like, oh, what was the select taking? Is it on select? Is it on change? Is it this, right? So you want to do it. So this is perfect. This I like. Let's just test it. So here now we're going to say on change. Let's just test it in Storybook first. Shit. Okay. Okay, great. And the reason why it doesn't work, we're missing the name prop, right? So let's say name is, I don't know, rating or stars. What was it? Stars, right? So now we should get star 0, right? Fine, right? There we go. One thing that I've seen that it's not good. Let me make sure that I'm right. Yeah. So this shouldn't be called initially, right? So let's fix that. So if we go here, thank you everybody for your follows, guys. Highly appreciate it. I wonder. Let me just think here for 2 seconds. All right, let's not call this when the effect actually happens. It doesn't make sense. I just want it to be a bit, yeah, let's not do that, right? Let's just, let's just do this, right? We'll prettify that in a moment, right? Let's not be obsessed by it. It's irrelevant. Let's see if it still works when I click it. Yeah. Great. Okay, beautiful. So go back where we were. This is the API. So let's move from that for a second, right? So now we have this fella over here, and now I can just pass the reference to my function of my form hook that I wrote, and this should basically work, right? Now, of course, I have to say here name stars. That's great. Cool. Obviously, there's going to be this. We need. We'll also need the value, right? So we'll need to, if you try to edit this stuff, we need to pre-fill the number of stars, right? So, so we'll need to say value. This takes a value as well, and the value is going to be basically be passed here. Let's actually set the value to 0, and then let's default value to 0, and let's do this, right? It is a synchronous type of thing, so we don't have to worry about setting it in an effector of any kind. Okay, great. And then here we're going to say value is going to be form.state.stars.value. That's how I implemented this library. There's not going to be any error associated with this component because you can't really error out in here. In here whatsoever, we're going to have error. It's going to be form.state. Yeah, well, I'm going to fix that typo.error. And it's going to be this crap over here. Yeah, that's great. So let's see how that shit looks like for a second. Let's go to the actual project. Let's close this and that, and let's go here. So leave a review, right? Beautiful, beautiful, perfect, amazing, perfect, beautiful. Okay, you can kind of see that we can click here, right? Okay, so let's maybe put that in a storybook as well, so we can just quickly assemble this without needing to go there. So let's just come here and say add rating.stories.jsx, and let's go to a blank story. Let's copy it. Let's do this. Let's get rid of that. Let's say here, I don't know, forms. We're gonna remove this story eventually. Anyway, let's say add rating. Let's get rid of this, and let's get rid of that, and let's say here add rating form, yes. And yeah, let's go over here. Let's search for forms somewhere. Yeah, over here, forms, add rating. So we have it here now. Let's kind of, just so we can focus on it a bit easier. Great. So let's go in there. So let's maybe have something. How do you rate this course? I don't fucking know. I'm not, yeah. Okay. Something like that, right? Where the hell is this button? Let's get that out. Beautiful. Let's put that crap there. Yeah, I actually hated this crap. Also, this should be text area. This is also useless. Let's put that in a placeholder. Leave a meaningful comment to the author. Otherwise, your comment, your rating isn't particularly useful. I probably misspelled that. I did. Luckily, there's a There's an extension for everything, even making me literal. Okay. Leave a meaningful comment to the author, otherwise your rating isn't particularly useful. Okay, great. I see. Yeah, it's not disgusting completely, right? Let's go to Udemy. No, actually, no. Rating comments, CSS, whatever. Let's try to find some inspiration. I don't fucking know, man. Add a comment. Beautiful. Let's take this and move on. Look at those pictures, man. They always leave. Like, this girl is just, she's never left a fucking comment in her life, right? It's like, yeah, right. It's like, let's put the freaking model on a picture, right? Look at me, man. I'm the type of guy who leaves comments. Jesus Christ, man. It's like putting a fucking, yeah. It's like always those super perfect pictures, right? Jesus Christ, man. Like, she's definitely sitting home now, coding like me on a fucking stream, like a sweaty nerd from those lights, and she's definitely leaving comments, 100%. 100%. It's like she can't wait. Can't wait to leave those comments. It's gonna be great. Okay, dude, like, give me some Tailwind CSS comment section, whatever. Tailwind CSS comment section. Let me take my kid's juice here. All right. Well, whatever, right? Let's just forget it. This is actually pretty good. It's not completely disgusting at all. The only thing that's disgusting is this crap. So let's solve that a bit. Stars, add rating form. I see. Okay. So all right, so yeah. Cool. I get it, yeah. We're gonna do this, and let's just do another conditional thing here, right? So here we're gonna say, hey, only show this crap if is creates, if it's not create form, right? Yeah, exactly, 100%. Definitely, 100%. Okay, great. So something like that, right? Of course, I mean, we are not yet doing the layout and stuff. This still sucks, right? So let's not get carried away by that. And let's also not make it 5 stars by default. That's a bit awkward, right? So let's just say, hey, there's no stars. You choose how many stars you want, right? So leave a review. No, let's actually start 3 stars, right? Let's start 3. Let's get it in the middle, right? I know that people are gonna be mad anyway. Oh my god, who wrote this shitty course? Horrible. All right, cool. So let's activate this thing now, and let's make sure it calls the actual API. Oh, wow. Okay. So we interesting. Okay, why did I localize this here and not add rating? Okay, so I see. Interesting. Yeah, let's not do this, right? Let's move this inside instead, right? Yeah, Alex, it's definitely happening. Right? Slow but steady, right? As I always say. So okay, and so this is gonna take rateable ID, rateable type. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, rating widget. Shit. Okay. We'll see. I need to, yeah, let's make it work and then reason about it, right? I can't reason about it until it's not done. That makes no sense. Those stars are no longer actually necessary. So, because we've built that awesome component, right? Okay, I see. All good, all good. Obviously, and then let's import our request, right? My own request abstraction. Request, add the rating. So essentially, yeah, and now, yeah, this is fine, all good. So let's say here on click, call this crap. Beautiful. Yeah, let's try that out. Beautiful, there we go. Something exploded. Great, I like it. Cannot read properties value. I see. Form.state.stars.value. I see. Yeah, because we're missing a comment type string. For somehow I've removed that thing. Vanix, hi buddy, how is life? What was it? Stars, and then let's say it's going to be an integer. Let's actually go to our API. Is it an integer though? Yeah, it is an integer, right? Beautiful. Okay, great. Let's go back to the front end. Okay, great. Let's see what happens. Can we actually now... We're not done. Pretty good, my friend. Pretty good. Just, as always, just hacking away here. We're missing here on change handler, aren't we, right? This also should be now on change, right? Yes. And let's say here on change, it's going to be form.setFormState. That should be sufficient. So now we're actually getting that. That's great. Let's choose a star. Let's see what happens when we hit this. Are we actually at review? Okay, great. Something's happening at least. Body is fine. Okay, good. Great. Okay, good. That's not... Numinex, my friend. Good evening. That's not completely horrible. We're almost there, yeah. Now, it seems to me that we're not actually passing those thingies here. Let's print them. Nemesis, okay. No, it was pretty simple. I think I've implemented it very, very quickly. At least what we need now. Thank you everybody for your follows, guys. Appreciate it. Let's see here. What? Okay, let's try refreshing that, and let's try that again. So leave a review. So yeah. So that's actually wait a minute, bro. We're not sending everything. All good. False alarm. Rateable ID. Rateable. Yeah. Beautiful. Super fast, yeah. Mega fast. Super mega fast. Let's just call it like that, okay? Let's see what's happening now. Let's hit this add review. 400 still. All good. I think I probably misspelled some crap. I must have. Did I misspell it? Ludicrous speed, exactly. No, I did not misspell it. Okay, let's go to my Swagger. I don't actually then remember. Let's open our beautiful, majestic, great, amazing, perfect, beautiful Swagger. Let's go to ratings. Let's zoom in. Let's scroll down. Let's see what's happening. Yes, that's very good. I don't know why is it not working. Okay, let's take a look here. Body, form data, readable ID, readable type. Yes, okay. Is that how it's called here? Yes, okay. All right, so that's good. Yeah, that's actually good. So let's see what the hell is happening. Try that again. Yeah, that's fine, bro. That is fine. Let's see, maybe our API is lagging out. Let's actually go back here. Let's see what are we doing here. Relatable type ID. Yeah, looks good to me. Body. Ah, maybe, yeah, that's the problem, man. That's the problem. We don't need this crap here, do we? We don't need this body kind of object here, right? So this is the problem. I see. Okay, let's try hitting that again. I zoomed in around 28,000 times. Let's say 4 stars, man. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so if we refresh now, the comment should be there. What the fuck is this? How did this end up being here? What the hell is this, bro? What the fuck is this, man? Is somebody like trolling me there? The fuck did I do, man? How did... What? Dude, what? Man? What the fuck, man? Oh, shit, man. Wait a minute. Oh, man, we imported the wrong thing. Fuck you guys, okay? Stop trolling me. Jesus Christ, man. Shit. Okay. I imported probably the wrong... Yeah. What? No? Oh, yeah, I did. I imported the wrong component. Jesus Christ, man. All right. Oh, my God. That was a bummer. Shit. Oh, my God, man. Okay. Calm down, bro. Calm down. Okay. There we go. What? Ah, okay. Good, good, good. Okay, calm down, bro. Whew. That was painful, man. All right. Cool. All right, good. Wait, let me put on the music. I was a bit like, what the hell? I literally thought I'm in production and somebody's just messing with me. Like somebody hijacked my website. All right, give me just 2 seconds. Gonna answer the question about VS Code in like approximately 46 seconds. Rating widget stars. Yeah, wait a minute. Count. Yeah, actually. That's why, right? Beautiful. It works. Great. That's good. Let's try that again. Okay. You know, I'm gonna answer that question in a moment. Let me just do one thing. Actually, what did I want to do? I literally forgot in 2 seconds. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Okay, give me a moment here. Let me just nuke this rating that I just added. So essentially this, I'm using this background extension. That's true. I think you can find this theme on one of my repositories. Let me actually send it to you if you want exactly the same one, right? Let me go to my GitHub. What do I want to do? Yeah, I want to go here. Do I want to go here? No, I don't want to go there. No, I think I want to go here. Windows terminal config. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. So this is slightly associated, right? Yeah, it's when I was maybe this picture is like 20 years old or something, or maybe even longer. So here you have the wallpapers. You have a lot of wallpapers here in my repository that I added. Thank you, Kirill. Thanks, man. So here you have a bunch of wallpapers, right? And one of them is my own, the same one that I'm using for my terminal. And keep in mind, if you want to, by any chance, configure this terminal like my own, I've recorded a YouTube video for that. So it's completely up to you if you actually care. But just FYI. Yeah, this is, I remember this CRT monitor. It's Samsung. I remember it very well. Oh man, those days. I played Diablo 1, Diablo 2 when I was a kid. Dungeon Siege, Baldur's Gate, Neverwinter Nights. I remember Dungeon Siege 1. Shit, man. Warcraft 2. Those days. Okay. And look at me now. Look at me now, standing here like a fool. Jesus Christ. Okay. That's what it is. Yeah, man. Same. What did I want to do, man? So okay, yeah. What do I want to do? Well, that's what I wanted to do, of course. I know, but I don't think I'm gonna play, man. I played the beta. I got the barbarian I finished the act 1, but I'm not gonna play it simply because games today, man, are designed differently, right? Today you either have life and career, or you play a game, right? There's no middle ground, right? Those games are designed with so much grind, so much crap that I would not advise any of you to play them if you don't have to, because you know, even games today are just designed to milk the living hell out of your wallet, right? So I would be careful with that. I actually don't know what I want to do here. My brain is lagging a bit, but I don't care actually, to be honest with you. So let's just say here. Right, something like that, right? Okay, let's try that again. Of course, now, technically, we should not refetch anything. We should just we should append this to the existing list of ratings, right? So let's kind of do that, right? So let's get back here. So here we can actually get the rating itself, right? And we can do this. Well, we can actually do this. So let's say ratings. Well, no, not ratings that push. Come on, man. Of course not. So now we need, where's our ratings? Yeah, shit. We have them here, right? That's becoming slightly complicated, isn't it? You too, Alex, my friend. Thanks for passing by. Exactly, big shot, right? I played games for many years as well, but today games are pretty much designed just to. There's no enjoyment. It's a constant struggle. It's a constant competition, right? It's like, and I don't think it's the fault of the games. I see a lot of those YouTubers. They shit on games, you know, this game sucks and stuff, but people don't realize that it's not the games that suck, it's people that have changed, right? You cannot expect the same experience from a video game when you're 15 and when you're 40, right? You have to grow up and realize, like, man, you're not 15 anymore. So your expectation of the game that you played when you were 15 should change, right? It's like when those people complain about games like World of Warcraft, it's like, man, you enjoyed that game when you were young. Now you're not. Now you have a job, a kid, a partner, right? Whatever shit. So it's like, it's normal that your expectations have changed. You're no longer 15, you're 20 years older, right? Yeah, so this is not kind of good, yeah. So we'll need to update this stars thing. So thank you very much for reporting it. Let me actually check it because I've seen that error. I've seen that error in Grafana. I can see that some people are actually failing right with that error. Give me 2 seconds. Let's download Bray, right? Let me check it myself. Yeah, let's try it out. I mean, Programmer network. Let me try to log in. Actually, no, that's the wrong email. I don't think it's privacy. I mean, there's no tracking on this website, and there's never going to be tracking. So I don't think it's necessarily related to privacy. You can... What trackers, man? What the fuck are you talking about? How can I see? What trackers is it talking about? How can I see this? What are you talking about, man? Which trackers, bro? Can I check this? Like, what is this crap talking about, man? What music plays? I'm gonna send you the playlist in 2 seconds, but why is it said that I have I don't have any trackers, man. This is misleading. Oh my fucking god, so it's the YouTube videos. So it's not the tracking on the website, it's the YouTube videos, right? So this crap is coming... No, so you can see this video, right? I don't have any Google crap, right? So so this stuff is coming from the embeds, YouTube embeds, right? I mean, we cannot prevent that. I cannot do anything about that, right? So it's YouTube. The only thing that is indeed from my side, which also I can't do anything about, right? This thing is coming from Cloudflare, right? And Cloudflare needs this to prevent bots to analyze traffic and stuff like that, but we don't have any tracking, right? There's no... So this I can't... None of this I can control, actually, and all of this crap, so everything except this is this YouTube video, right? Drakes, thank you very much, man. So I don't know, right? It's quite strange. It's quite strange, but it works for me. I mean, works on my computer, right? Which means that's it, man, right? Like, that's all that matters. It works on my PC, which, you know, that's how it is. That's life. Let me just click around in Brave. I mean, Brave is Chromium based as well, so there's really no reason. I might actually start shipping my computer as well. Gonna start sending my computer via mail. I can take a look into this. If you don't fix it, don't fix it, then I can take a look at it. But it's I would need to be able to reproduce that, right? Right now I can't really do that, right? Unfortunately. Exactly. You sign up and you get a computer at your doorstep. Okay, so let's kind of... So wait, this is our storybook. Yeah, exactly. Jesus Christ, man, come on. Mobile Brave works. Okay, that's super strange, man. Let me just clean up this stuff that we just did. This simple Port and Brave. Ah, that's a good one. Poor and Brave. I like that. Okay, great. Okay, so going back here, right? So the only thing we really need to do technically in this context now is we'd need to push stuff to this. And where is this rating widget used, right? Let's see, rating widget. This kind of sucks ass, right? So let's pass it here as well. Set ratings is set. I guess we have set ratings. Do we? No, shit. Okay. So what do we actually have? Yeah, that's gonna kind of suck. I know already, but it's fine. We're gonna fix it. One sec. We will now actually push that properly, but we're gonna miss an author, and that's okay. Exactly. And this exploded because I think we're not doing a... I think it's gonna be complaining about... Wait a minute. Nah. What? Oh shit, yeah, of course not. No, my bad, right? So here we have to say, my bad. Shit, no, that's not gonna work. Fuck, that sucks. So actually, yeah, not super happy with that, but let's go back. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. So actually, what we're gonna do here, we're gonna say set course is. Actually, here we're gonna say this is gonna take the rating. All right. Then we're gonna say set course, and then ratings, right? Something like that, right? So now pretty much only thing we actually have to do is nice, man. Okay, I did have some cookie on that page. Strange. Yeah, I mean, keep in mind, right? I'm pushing a lot of code every day, right? That's why it still says alpha there, right? So in a way, right? I'm sorry for that in a way, but right, it's somehow right. We are in that stage when I change a lot of things on daily basis, almost, right? So it's kind of to my defense, right? It's often expectable, right? That sometimes some stale state like that happens, right? Add rating stories. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh man, a typo. Jesus Christ, man. Come on, man. Stop pissing me off, man. Where is this crap, man? Add rating stories. What is he? What are you even? What are you even talking about, man? Jesus Christ. Okay. Nino, thank you very much, dude. Appreciate your follow. All right, let's nuke this crap. Let's get back here. Let's go back here, right? Let's try that crap again. Let's do this add review. Okay, good. So now I think, yeah, exactly, good. So let's go to the API now, and let's make sure we return the... not really mandatory. We don't actually have to do anything, right? It's just not to, just to make this a bit less error prone, right? So what we're actually going to do, right, is, I mean, we can go inefficient way, or we can go the hackish way, right? So either way, it's like we could, over here, we could solve that by simply spreading the existing author. No, actually, we can't do that. No. So we actually have to do it in the API anyway, right? So that's actually perfectly fine. Okay, so okay, so and then let's come here. Let's say const. Yeah, pretty much. Yep, that's literally what I want to do. And then I want to say include. Yeah, pretty much. Yes, that's what I want to do. And then what we actually got to do, right, we have to go to the router. We have to update the schema, right? So if we go here, add schema, right, this is to a one body. So we're going to have author, type object, properties, yes. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, try that again. Let's go back here to the API. Let's remove this record from the data, and we're gonna implement the deletion of it in a second in the UI, right? So you can remove your review or whatever. But let's try that again in case we did it well. We did not. Let's actually at least check it. So what did we do? What did we get as the response? Preview. So we did get the author. So what are we actually missing? We're missing undefined reading author. Oh, I excluded the ID for some reason. Okay, that's a bummer. Okay, that's the problem. I think we're good now. Let's nuke this from our database once more. And we should be fine now, right? We should be fine-ish. Okay, that's a bit strange. I didn't expect that, to be honest. Let's take a look here. Let me just, yeah. Let me get back here. So we have the ID now. Did I include the actual ID to the right place? Rating body schema. Oh shit! No, I didn't. This is the wrong place. This is the body schema, right? We need this in the response. Yes, this is the problem. Rating response schema. Yeah, so actually we do have the stuff here. Rating response schema. Yeah, so what the hell is happening? Yeah, I think I'm definitely logged in. No, I think it's fine. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's all good. We do have the middleware there. No, I think it's good. It's most likely the UI. Let's try that again. I think that let's just validate that it's not the API. So yeah, we're getting the author back. First name, ID, last name. So we're good there, right? So that's good. Okay, so and then what are we doing here? Let's take a look. Let's close that thing. Yeah, okay, so here, so set course, spread the existing course, and then spread the ratings, course.ratings. Let's make sure at least, at the very least, wait a minute. Oh, this is wrong, man. Where is this rating coming from? Add form. Yeah, this seems to be wrong. Yeah, this is wrong. Jesus Christ, man. Come on. Come on. We forgot this line, right? Let's call this created, right? We forgot to pass it here, right? That's why it's complaining. Okay, got it. No. It's. I don't think it's that, right? I think we just forgot to let's kind of nuke this thing again. And then let's get back here and let's leave a comment again. And then there we go, right? Okay, good. Yeah, let me get some water, 1 second. Water, my best friend. Cool, so that's good, right? That is good. Yeah. Obviously now you should be able to edit your own comment and stuff. So let's add a bit of UI for that, right? So let's rename this to rating form. Let's rename this to rating form. Let's rename this to rating form because it's .stories.jsx. Let's fix those things now. That's fine. That's also fine. Let's rename this to rating form. The reason why I'm doing that is because I just realized that this is also going to have to be the same form for updating, right? Yeah. Let's imagine this is going to take some data. And that data is going to be, so let's have here something like this. So const get initial state. And basically we're going to say if data return data, right? Let's imagine this data is going to be, it's going to have comment and it's going to have some stuff. It's going to have all of this stuff. Otherwise, we're going to return this. And then we can slam in this stuff over here, right? Yeah. Yes. And then, yeah, okay, that's cool. That's all cool, almost, I guess. Actually, no, it's pretty cool. No, it's cool. So this technically should make it already updatable, right? Now, of course, question is, do we want to add? Yeah, so maybe if you want to edit your, yeah. So let's say also here something like this. If data, then let's add another button that says delete, right? Or something like that. Okay, cool. So if we go over here now to this fella right here, right? It's gonna be like something like this, right? So hey, if I'm the author, then I should be able to edit. Then something like that, right? Probably shouldn't be there though. It should be elsewhere, right? It should be maybe. Okay, let's not worry too much about it. I don't know where it should be right now, so I don't care. I'm gonna do that eventually. Yeah, I think it's kind of finish, right? Let's see. Add flex grow to name. To this one or to the H3? Here? All right, so now when we click this, right? Ah, I see. Well, we need to wrap that in a span or something, right? Yes, boss. On it. I see what you mean. Yeah. What do you think? I guess so, right? I don't actually know. Let's leave it. Okay. So now when we click it, right, we want to set some editing state, right? Somewhere. Where the hell are we? Over here, right? Let's close that crap, right? Yeah. Yes, and then, yeah. Ooh. Shit. Fucking implicit return, man. Just pissing me off. Jesus Christ. All right. Why would you do that, man? That's not what I fucking want, man. Jesus Christ, so dumb. Why would it even do this, dude? Like, what are you doing, man? Oh, man, okay. That's not what I want, bro. Why are you not writing code better than me? Why am I paying so much money? $5 a month. Actually, I'm not even paying that. It's my company paying. Sorry. Okay, never mind. Is create form, is edit item. Exactly. I just lied to myself. All right, cool. So let's take a look at that. Jesus Christ, what happened here? Something got messed up. Where's my comment, man? Where's my review? Why am I not seeing it? Why am I not seeing it? What did we do? Did we mess something up over here? Ah, we're not returning. Beautiful. All right, edit. There we go. Okay, cool. So we did actually get stuff set properly there. That's all cool. One thing though that I don't think it's cool is that okay, I see. All right. Just some placeholders here, right? Yeah, but then we need a model, right? That's the problem, right? I mean, we need a model actually here as well, I guess. We need, yeah, maybe. I don't disagree, right? Maybe, right? I think it's, I mean, that's how we're doing it in other places as well, right? So yeah, let's do that. I agree. I agree because we are also doing it already like that in all other places, right? So yeah. Oh my God, Matty is here. Yeah, not now. So we definitely gonna do that at one point, man. Right? Right now we don't care, right? This is like a first version we're releasing, right? And that feature right now, the fuck happened there? That feature right now is insignificant, right? So we don't want to go that crazy right now. We're just building the base functionality, and then once that's there, over time we're gonna improve it, add more stuff, etc., right? So, right, because otherwise it's gonna drag forever, right? Ah, Jesus Christ, man. Leo, my friend, good evening. And it's so strange to see Matty. Matty, I think, is one of my first viewers ever. Seeing him here fills my heart. Been sorting new PC out. Nice, man. Nice, dude. Super nice. No, it's not. This also works. Or I mean, if you can elaborate, why do you think it's minus stop minus 2? What is wrong with what I did? Because I'm genuinely asking, maybe I can learn something, but why do you think that I need to write it like that? I can write it like this as well, so what is the difference? I can do this, right? Yeah, well, it is using negative values. It says -1 in here. It is using negative value already. It says -1 inside there. Huh? Not Matty, super happy to hear that, my friend. It's a genuine question because I've been using it like this since I've been using Tailwind and it works. So if I'm doing something wrong, then I'm super happy to learn about it. It's just, it does exactly the same thing. So why would I add that extra minus, right? This top dash -1, right? It works, right? I see. So both of them work. Okay, so you're saying what, that I can do this? Like this? And it's the same, is that what you're saying? Yeah, it seems it does the same stuff. I don't know. I've been doing it like this so far, right? I see. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Great. Good to know. Good to know. As long as we're doing it properly, that's great. I see. Okay, that's actually useful. Ah, okay. With that, now I see. Okay, so then I agree, actually. I think you guys are right. I think it's better to do it that way than the way that I'm doing it. Because you see, this is my kind of custom value, right? Hence why it's at, but I see the value in it. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, or maybe I did know. I don't know. The thing is, I never kind of did. The thing is, whenever you're using the offsets, right? It's very rare ever that you're gonna be like minus top, like, I don't know, 2 or whatever. Actually, it is possible, but it's like, generally you need to be very specific, right? 1 or 3 or something. And this would be like, what, 4 in Tailwind or whatever, then 6, right? So for me, I generally end up like doing stuff like this, right? Because it's like they don't have -1. You cannot, there's no 1, right? It starts 2, 4, I believe, 2, 4, 6, if I'm not mistaken. It's multiplying by 2, right? So if you need 3 pixels or 1 or 7, right, you have to do it like this, right? Yeah, exactly. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna clean this up maybe tomorrow, but there's some things I don't particularly like about some of those props, because yeah, yeah, I don't actually like some of the stuff, but it's fine, because this has to be properly generalized. This is a generic component. This is not really related to the courses only, and there is no mention of courses here, indeed. Or is there? No, there isn't. But then over here, right, let's see. Yeah, I see. Okay, I see. Again, everything is now coming out of my mind. This is probably not going to end up being like this. But let's just, I don't want to spend too much time thinking about this crap. That actually doesn't make any sense, almost, but whatever. Okay. So that's good, right? Well, yeah, it's midnight here, so I can't, but it's fine. So that's good. So we can, okay. So we need to, do we actually have, thank you very much everybody for your follow. Sorry for not pronouncing your names. It's impossible on Twitch. So let's go actually here. Let's try to finish this basically tonight. So we can update the rating by the ID as well. So yeah, let's kind of do that. What do we actually expect here? So and then the rating ID. So yeah, no, that's not properly implemented in the API. If it's that true, if it's true, actually update rating. Yeah, we always need. Now that's not going to be sufficient, right? We need the rating ID. I mean, it is actually fine. It's gonna do. Bugasal. Good evening, buddy. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. So, hi to you as well, man. Hi. On success. So let's go in here. We'll need to, yeah, okay, sure. Give me 2 seconds. Let me put on some music. Let me go over here. Music. Where the hell is it? Ah, it's over here. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Yeah, I will need to change those props or whatever. Yeah, super shitty props, man. I'm super dissatisfied about it, but it's what it is. It's what it is right now. What can we do? What can we do? Something like that, right? Yeah. Fuck is going on. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Something like that, sure. No. I see. Yeah. All right. Okay, I see. All right, so what we actually gonna do instead, just to make this generic enough, we'll do something like this. Then we're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. Then we're gonna do this. Right? Then this enables us then to do this. Yeah, exactly, right? This enables us to do that. Now let's see what we just did. Edit. Let's see, we're gonna fail 100% just with what? Okay, so apparently we did update. Let's see, did we? Yeah, we did. Great. Okay, good. So we're almost kind of there with that. Let's try that again. Let's see what we fail with. Some UI stuff, most likely. Yes, okay. Author shit again. I see. All right. Author again, of course. Author again. Okay, let's see if we can do something about that or not. I see. Okay. Well, first, Copilot did this in a very shitty way. So let's not do it like this. Let's just improve it a bit. So let's make sure we also don't mutate some stuff. So let's say, hey, if rating ID is updated ID, then return the rating exactly, and then exactly, yes. Otherwise, return a rating, and that should do, I think. That should be sufficient, I believe. Yeah, there we go. Cool. We'll need some spinners probably and stuff, but again, there's so many details when you're building any of those features that... All right, cool, and let's go over here. So we have the post, we have the get, so the only thing we need really is delete, and that's fairly simple, so let's implement it. This is the API, my brain is drifting. We'll turn this into services of some kind eventually when we get to the last part of actually focusing on details and stuff. But let's just say here, remove rating. Let's get rid of this crap, this crap, this crap. Let's do this and that, and let's get rid of that as well. Jesus Christ, come on. What the fuck is going on with you? Okay, so let's get this. Try that again once more, hopefully. API v1 ratings, and then whatever. What is it here? Yeah. No, definitely not. Definitely not. We don't really need to make this async. We don't really care about. Actually, we do. We will need to. We'll need to update the state. Of course, we do care, right? So we'll need to pretty much do like. So this, yeah, exactly. And then yeah, of course we care. Just ignore me. Okay, cool. And yeah, let's implement the delete stuff. So on click. Do this rating.id, I guess, right? Yeah, cool. Let's give it a shot. Or a 4. Yeah, because we forgot, I suppose, remove rating to change this to delete. Try that again. Try that again. And there we go. So add, great, all good, update, updated man. Yes. Cancel. Yes. Delete. Great. Okay. Obviously not fully done, right? Again, we cannot just delete and click like that. We'll need to show some model and stuff. So that's why I say there's always a bunch of crap like that, right? To do, right? There's always just a lot of those details that people don't think about when they see apps. It's like, it's just this form, but there's always stuff to handle, right? Where was this? Yeah, it's actually here. Yeah, all right, so let me just do this slightly better. We have some utilities here or whatever. Just localize this here. Let's say const get reviews count text length if no lengths. Yeah, exactly. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I like that. I like that, yes. Let me just, yeah. All right, cool. Okay, no reviews yet. Cool. Great. Yeah, all right, great. So we covered that one quickly. So we can do that. So we build that component, all good. Was this worth all of this time? Everything's relative and everything's questionable, but yeah, maybe. We have that review system now. Anyway, so we have this review system for any other future stuff. I will need to clean this up, but this is again not bound by any means to courses. Only we can plug and play this rating crap now to really any feature in the future. Same with the common system. That's why you see this rateable type, rateable ID and rateable type, because this is kind of generic, right? You can smack this system now to any feature as long as you kind of, if I go to my model, right, you can see now you can leave a, you can basically leave a, give me 1 second. You can leave a review on those two different types. Give me 2 seconds. My wife is writing to me. Give me 1 second. My mother-in-law is writing to me something. 2 seconds, bro. Hugh. No, that's not what I want. Office. Yeah, there we go. All right, great. So we have CRUD operations for this stuff. We did some access like, hey, you can't leave a review if you already left one, so that's all good. We'll need to obviously keep doing this layout. This now kind of sucks, and then we'll focus a bit on this, right? So we did this already, so you can create sections and add lectures to those sections. As you can see here, it can add a video, some content, right? So we are kind of getting there, right? So a few more streams, probably a couple of more streams to finalize it, but generally it's happening, right? We're building it, and then once it's done, I'm going to record the first course, obviously the Fastify course, and maybe then, so obviously free, and then we'll try to share those courses with people, get them to sign up on the platform, right? So we provide some value for people who actually want to, you know, it's like, why would I sign up? Well, there's another reason now why you want to sign up, right? So that's the idea. All right, cool. All right, let's maybe round up now. It's midnight here almost. I need to go to work tomorrow. I have like 15 different meetings tomorrow, planning and stuff like that with my PM. So let's round up. All right, as always, what is to say? Thank you for being here. Join our Discord. Please sign up on our website if you can. It takes 2 seconds. You can sign up with 15 different ways. And yeah, thank you for coming by. If any of you are still here, man, thank you for being here. My pleasure, guys. Thank you, everybody. Thank you guys as well. I'll catch you guys up tomorrow, 9 p.m. Copenhagen time. You can always type the schedule command to see when I'm streaming, but I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow at 21 CEST time. So if you're around, come by. Let's hang out. All right, I'm gonna go shower and go to bed. Long day tomorrow, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much for coming by, and it was good to hang out with you.